Oh, can you hear me? Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Sujin Lee, and I'm gonna tell you about the KWDC, which is the biggest event in South Korea. Yeah, and it is the first time. So my name is Sujin Lee. You can call me Sujin or Daisy because my nickname is Daisy. My interest is Apple, human interface guideline, and IT community. So I ran some communities like ThinkSwift and KWDC, and I'm a business mentor at Postec, and previously I worked as a product manager. So about today's session, opinion expressed today are solely my own and not the views of my employer of the KWDC organizers because I think everyone has their own perspective, so I cannot agree all the opinions on the same page. So I just want to tell you about my experience as a KWDC organizer. And today's subject is I want to focus more on the conference itself, not the summary of the taxation, because I am not a developer, so I cannot tell you all the details about the taxation. So I want to tell you about why KWDC was held. So I think Apple is becoming more and more influential in South Korea. So you can see, you can literally feel that it's actually when the iPhone first launched in 2009, it was perceived as something that is really expensive, something that's really fancy. So only adopters or only some rich people have the iPhones. So the market share was like 6.5% in 2012. But nowadays, I think every for university students, MacBook and iPhone and iPad became must-have item. So the market share really increases. So now is 34.1%. So almost 1/3 of people have iPhone. It has been growing a lot, and the second proof the number of the Apple. So the second proof is the number of the Apple stores. We now have 5 Apple stores, which is 가로수길, 여의도, 명동, 잠실, and Gangnam. And the rumor says that there will be 2 more Apple stores in Hongdae and Salfit, Hanam. This is a lot considering that South Korea is not a big country. And the third thing that shows the growth of Apple's influence is the Apple Pay and the Apple Developer Academy. So Apple Pay, the dream of every iPhone user, has become a reality this year. And Korea is the first country in East Asia that has an Apple Developer Academy that is located in Pohang. So Apple ecosystem has also grown too. So new communities are emerging, such as Seoul iOS Meetup, which is really good place, awesome place. And ThinkSwift, which is based in Pohang, and iOS Aiga. Aiga is local language, so it's based in Busan, and etc. So I think it's time to rock and roll because diverse new communities are emerging, and once upon a time the iOS ecosystem was more miniature. So there was a limitation to dream something big. However, now it's time to we can think about something big, something magnificent, something that can bring more people together. So something that makes the community vibrant. So this is the why we started KWDC 23. Yeah, let's watch this video.
Welcome to WWDC.
KWDC 23 stands for Koreawide Developer Conference 23. So it is named after WWDC 23. If you are an iOS developer, you know what WWDC is, right? WWDC is Worldwide Developer Conference, and it's an annual conference organized by Apple. So it's like a party for every iOS developer. At WWDC, Apple often unveils the new products, reveals new iOS features. So KWDC is a Korean version of the WWDC. So it is kind of follow-up events for WWDC. So this is a place to share what we learned from the WWDC this year and grow together. So KWDC was held in 18th July at COEX. And this is the first time. This is the first full event. So there were more than 1,300 people came to this conference, and the attendees are mostly iOS developers, but there are some PMs and product owners and UX UI designers. So yeah, and there were 5 tracks and 23 sessions, and 4 tracks was for session, and 1 track was for networking. And to have this event, we needed to more than 80 plus steps. So there were 2 organizers for a half year of preparation, and there were 6 volunteers at the event state. So why do we have this conference? There were some objectives, but I think this is my own opinion. But let me tell you about this. And at first, I want to celebrate the community because, I think community is really special for developers. So the power of interaction and shared experience within the community is really crucial and really important for growth together. And networking opportunities to connect, share, and energize is really important to grow. So we set the slogan as together we can make great things happen. And because it is not just about the lecture, right? So some people think that a lecture is the key thing and is essential part of the conference, but I sometimes disagree because this is not something every company holding the conference, but it's a community event. So I want to make the people to feel connected and interact with each other. So one track, Jamsil track, was dedicated to networking. And for your information, there were some community events in South Korea, but it is not that big event. So there were only 200 or 300 people can go to the conference. So the other people cannot go there. So it's like ticketing. So if you can't register, you cannot go. If you want to go. So we try to give more opportunities by making this event really big. So really big enough to so everybody can go if you want. So, yeah. And the other thing we focused was about the diversity. So we want to offer some diverse content because we know that there are some people who is not iOS developer, but they are also app makers, right? So there are PMs and POs and UX UI designers. They are the part of this Apple ecosystem's participants. So for not only developers, but also designers, PMs, and other members of the Apple ecosystems can participate. So a wide range of session topics and difficulty levels we provided. Yeah. And about the why KWDC 23. So KWDC stands for Koreawide Developer Conference and took its name from WWDC 23. And the key concept was like this. So can you see that 4 colors? This is from 오방색. 오방색 is some Koreans are laughing because 오방색 is a traditional color of South Korea. So 오 means 5 and 방 means directions, and this is based in the yin-yang theory. So each color stands for some directions, and like west, east, south, and it symbolizes the harmony. So the participants are really diverse. So everyone is different, but we want to harmonize them by this event so they can interact and grow together. And these are those sessions. I translated the subject of the sessions, and this is the speakers. So the speaker name is Korean though, yeah. So you can see that some they are mostly the developer thing, like swift data localization and modernization or something. But there are some PM part thing like pros and cons about using user story, like that. And we want to address as many topics as we can, such as we address the ML and Swift UI and etc. Yeah, so there were 5 tracks in total. So 4 full sessions, and 1 is for networking and old Mac exhibition. So can you see that this Mac? This is really old, and I heard that there was a exhibition center in Busan. So they have this old Mac a lot. So they provided and rented these Macs to us, so we can show the participants these Macs. Yeah, and I think what we achieved is that thanks to our community members, we could have the biggest events ever, and it was really successful, and there were more than 1,300 participants, and thanks to our participants, we were on the WWDC website, beyond WWDC website, so this is like that, KWDC, and I think, as I know of, this is the first time that Korean community was introduced to Apple website, and this is the short video about the KWDC 23.
Caught a little bit of magic in your eyes last night. You were shooting pool, we were taking shots under the dim lights. Got a little smile that knocked me off of my seat. I started falling, and I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I had to make a move. From the moment that I watched you walk into my life, yeah, I just knew that I had to make a move. And I knew that I had to be with you. breakfast in my bed. We were holding hands, I was making plans, a future so bright. Caught a lift uptown, down by the bay under the stars. I started falling for you. And I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I had to make a move. From the moment that I watched you walk into my life, yeah, I just knew that I had to make a move. And I knew that I had to be with you. I just knew that I had to be with you. I just knew that I had to be with you.
Yeah, this is end of my presentation, and this is a QR code of my link tree. So if you want to contact me, you can just feel free to contact me. And there is a Q&A session, I think, right? And sorry, I'm not English is my second language, so yeah, sorry for my first skill. Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Sujin. Thank you very much. Big round of applause.